Look at this. One championship flyweight world champion, Adriano Moraes of American Top Team right here in Coconut Creek, South Florida. Thank you so much, champ. How are things going? What was it like your last fight, your last title defense, and getting that one under your belt?
Hey, what's up, Miami Herald? Thank you for one more opportunity to talk about my career, my life and stuff. Thank you very much for this kind of opportunity and answer your questions. Um, once again, I defend my belt. Another really great moment of my MMA career. Right now, I completed my 20th wins and on my MMA career. So I'm so proud of it. Right now, I have 10 submissions in my pro MMA record. So I don't have word to describe how happy I am, but I'm really happy.
It's been a great decision for you to go with one championship. And you said, like you said, you've won your 20th fight. So this title defense, you were able to pull that off. And you've an incredible record of 20-3. Prior to this fight, you fought Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson. And you made history in that event too by knocking him out. What was that event like for you? And just having a big spotlight on you for that event.
When I fought DJ was amazing, because the opportunity that one championship gave me to show my skills again on the big stage, right? Of course, I was able to fight against the legend, Demetrius Johnson, and but we had the COVID-19 restrictions, so we fought without the public. And this time we had the crowd back again inside the Singapore indoor stadium. Oh man, the vibe was insanity. It was amazing inside the Singapore indoor stadium, with the crowd that come back again. um for me, both of the night was beautiful, was amazing. My last 5 week was amazing. Uh, the one championship staff was wonderful with me, and like I said, I don't have what to describe this moment. I'm just like the pinnacle of my MMA career, and I'm just enjoy, man, just enjoy.
Well, champ, that's interesting. And talk a little more about what it was like having a crowd and fans and people cheering compared to having just hearing your coaches during a fight.
Yes, especially because since I was a kid, I fight and I always like to fight for other people to watch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting old, but I'm still in this vibe. I love to fight for others watch. I like to give the entertainment to the people. So that's what I love when the crowd is like sharing, screaming. For me, it's the best moment.
Well, now I have to say this as well, champ. The three losses that you have, you avenged two of them, including in one championship. What is that like? Because you lost close fights, but then you were able to fight again, the same fighter, and become victorious.
Yes, yes. Uh, my three losses was a split decision. Sometimes it's controversial decisions. And I have a luck that one championship luck that like with these eyes, like, oh, was controversial decision. Let's give the Adriano the rematch. Because some fighters they don't have this luck that I had. So so I just came back to the gym, training hard to try to win my rematch, and that's what I did. So, and for me, I'm still undefeated. but like, I'm kidding. That loss was really good for my career, for me myself, and it helped me a lot. I learned too much with that defeats in my career. But it is what it is. Today I feel much better, and it's just 3 losses, right? And just 3 split decision. So, woo, let's go.
That's the champ talking.
that's
Yes.
that's the champion life.
And it's interesting too, because in the last fight for one championship, and it was in Singapore, their home base,
Mhm.
Wakamatsu, you were able in round 3 to get the guillotine choke submission on him. When you're in a fight, you have a game plan of what you want to do. But how much
Mhm.
does that change as you're competing in that actual fight, whether it's that fight or any other fight?
Um, Nobody knew about that, but I can tell you, I went for this fight with a small injury on my back. So, because of it, I need to be careful in the beginning of the fight, and I really need to be careful on my grappling sessions inside the fight because I was with my nerve pinching on my neck a little bit, so that in the end of my fight camp, I felt a lot. In my fight week, I felt a lot. So, but anyway, I had my strategy against Yuya Wakamatsu. Yuya Wakamatsu is a danger fighter who loves to knocking out the guys in the first and the second round. If you can see his record, he has 11 knockouts and 7 knockouts in the first round. So me and my coach, we studied him a lot. So we build a strategy against him. So I'm trying to put him down the first and the second, but his takedown defense was really good. But he started to felt my knee on his belly and the kicks. So he started to wrestle me. So that's what I wanted, because I saw DJ got him the neck. So I saw, oh, that's the way, you know what I'm saying? So I did the same thing.
And pulled out a big victory. What is it
Yes.
like, champ, when you are traveling? Because you're going from whether it's South Florida American Top Team to Singapore. Is
Hmm.
that one of the hardest things about being in one championship? You very good fighters, very good fights, all different types of fights as well, not just MMA style
Hmm.
in one championship. But what is it like that travel? Because it is a far way to travel for fights.
Yes. Especially because it's Asia is like a war overseas, right? Like I like to say that. Um, for a true warrior, we always prefer the hard way to get the greatness. Um, when I choose one championship, I knew that I was so worried about flights. One of my big fear in the world was airplane. You know what I'm saying? So I need to defeat that. So today I feel really great to travel. I love to go to Asia. You know what I'm saying? And uh, is the travel is hard, like every travel, but have something special in Asia that I feel on me. I feel on my mindset, on my body, and I believe in these feelings. So that's what I like to go there, and always feel this inside of my heart. Um, so what's make easy to me is because I'm believing on this light that always bring me something special in the end of the event, and that's why I love to go to Asia. So it's a hard travel, but when you have one believe it, the flight and the travel, everything can be easy.
And now everything's good about flying in an airplane. You have no more fear about flying in planes.
Not that much. I still have some fear, but not that much.
Do you try to sleep on the plane then when you travel that far?
Yes, I try to sleep, today I can't sleep. Before, man, I can't, man. I always arrive. I'm trying to arrive in Asia like 15 days before the fight because for me it was a little bit crazy.
That's my follow-up, champ. I was going to ask you, do you find yourself now going 7 days there before a fight? Or what is the time frame now for you when you are going over there to fight? How much time between the fight and the
Yes.
actual travel?
Yes, before the COVID-19, before the restrictions and everything, I used to like to travel to there with like 15 days before, because it helped me to fix it up the timing. But right now, I needed to educate it myself again to arrive there in 7 days, 6 days, whatever. You know, like I say, for a true warrior, time, the place, for us doesn't matter. We need to do the job.
One Championship has a great event coming up on May 20th. It is a
Hmm.
Muay Thai Grand Prix. Champ, what are your thoughts of that discipline of fighting and this card that One Championships coming up on May 20th?
It's amazing. It's amazing what Chatri are doing with the striking guys, striking place. Um, I love it, man. I love it. This kind of rules, the Muay Thai. The striking right now. The striking martial arts have a new place, right? They have a new place for them show their greatness. Because years ago we have K1, we have like Glory and stuff, but I think one championship broke all of them. Today they have the new stage, and this Grand Prix just showed us why one championship is so big, why one championship is the home of martial arts, right? Today they have the greatest striker, greatest submission grapplers, the best MMA fighters in the world. So I'm excited for this Grand Prix. I love to watch uh, Muay Thai. You know, some three in 2019 I went to Muay Thai. I went to Thailand and I felt the energy, the vibe. So Muay Thai is crazy, man. It's nice to watch. It's beautiful art. I love today. I know the technique much better to watch to see what is good, what's not. And I'm excited for this event. I will watching for sure.
Champ, I'm putting you on the spot. Anyone you're looking forward to seeing compete in that event?
I wanna try. Maybe I wanna try, but I don't have any names, in my mind right now. But because I'm really focused on my MMA career, that don't have space to think another thing. But would be nice, I think it would be good to make a striking, just a strike fight. As a grappler, I think I have a good strike.
I'd say so.
Maybe I
Hey,
go to Thailand. Maybe I go to Thailand and take some fight strike camp with Super Boom.
yes. Oh, it would be awesome. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. And it's interesting too because One Championship is such a big growing company in the Far East. And they're also trying to build here in the United States and North America. And I'm curious because Mighty Mouse Johnson was noted for UFC. You're training here with the American Top Team. What do you think it might take to get One Championship to start making some inroads in the US?
Yes, yes. Would be awesome, right? I'm here already. DJ is here. Everybody wanna watch Moraes versus Johnson too. I think it would be the best main event, one championship American ever gonna see. you know. Man, I'm here to work. I love one championship. I've been there for 9 years. I watch it really close. I see really close how far one championship come over. How far they grow up. Um, so if you have one championship America, would it be awesome? Would it be amazing? Because we have here a lot of really good prospect fighter, really good fighters that gonna be awesome having one more option over here for them to fight, right? So And that's it, man. I think it would be awesome to have a one championship America, United States, and the Moraes vs Johnson 2 would be the best main event they can have.
That would be an incredible event. And to have it here in America would be awesome as well. And you mentioned the fighters. American Top Team alone, where you train, has so many great fighters, champions, up and comers, veteran fighters. What a group that's over there, and the coaches. I want to ask you about that. But first, I do want to draw back, because you said in your last fight you did have a little bit of a back injury with a pinched nerve. How is your back feeling now? And are you training again?
Yes, I'm recovered to train. I'm still recovering from that. I'm not 100% like done with it. I'm still going to physiotherapy and stuff. Is doing myself to recover this injury. We need a time, you know. But I'm on the way. I'm on the way to recover well. You know, I think I will be good in 1 month. I will be good.
Who did you spar with, work with to get you ready for your last fight? And what can you say about American Top Team and the coaches that you've been able to work with?
Yeah, man. Since I joined to American Top Team, they welcome me so good, man. And the group today of shorty guys is crazy. It's amazing fighters, you know. And I'm trying to spar to train with everybody, you know, no matter what the weight class they are. But I'm trying to learn with everybody because you have such of a good group. Example, have the lightweight Mateus Gamrot, man. He's crazy. Thiago Moises, Renato Moicano, you know, like in the featherweight, you have the Russian Dagestan killer, Sidik, man. A bunch of guys came for to fight the Eagle FC, you know, like and my division, man, my division just a killer. Sometimes I wanna cry in the gym because I got my ass beat up all the time, you know what I'm saying? Like it's Kyoji Horiguchi, Jussier Formiga, Alexandre Pantoja, you know, Paulo Bruto, Juan Puerta, man, uh, Sal Guerrilheiro. It's a lot of fighters, man, a lot of fighters. Marlon Moraes, Pedro Munhoz, you know what I'm saying? Like Gleison Tibau, man, I love to take some wrestling classes with Gleison Tibau, the Brazilian wrestler, né? Like, man, it's crazy. Mike Brown, you know, my master Rani Yahya, he used to come a lot to Florida too to join us. Francisco Massaranduba, you know, and the girls, man, the team of the girls is crazy too. Kyla Harrison, man, she loves to beat up us too, man. You know, like Joanna Hydratix, she's here for her comeback. Man, is the team, the quality of the team is crazy. So we can learn just to stay on the mat. We have Buchecha, Max Buchecha, the legend, the BJJ legend, to help us, man, to train. He's the heavyweight one superstar right now, and man, it's crazy. Ballard, you know, the short guy, the strawweight fighter for one championship, man. There's a bunch of names that are just say go to ATT and be quiet. You're gonna learn, you know.
You have to learn, because there's so many great fighters and coaches there. It's what a
Yeah.
progression, and you've been able to win the one championship title and defend it successfully. And there was one in particular you mentioned, Sal. Sal used to wrestle right here in South Florida for St. Thomas Aquinas High
Yes.
School. Yes,
Yes,
and
man.
did very well. And
So,
it's interesting because I'm wondering, yeah, your interactions with Sal.
yes, yes, man. I train a lot with Sal. He's one of the best grapplers of our division inside the American top team. He's so gentle when he train with us, you know. We love to train it together, you know. Nice, nice. Sal is a really great guy. He's a prospect fighter. I think he gonna still good, doing good in his MMA career. Right now he's 5-1, you know, like he just climbing the mountain, you know.
And lastly, on that subject, with the wrestling especially, have you been in Coach Mako's dungeon? That little room that's in the back
Yeah,
there. Have you been in there, and
of
have they beat you
course.
up in there?
Of course, Steve Moko, man. That what I like to say, man. The attention every coach inside the American Top Team they giving to us to see us to improve, um, to have the direction to go straight to our goal. I just wanna congratulate every coach of American Top Team to they give their best every single day, man. They left their family in the house and go to the gym every single day. They travel with the fighters, man. It's a such of hard workers, you know. Catel Cubes, Conan, Parrumpinha, Steve Moko, Mike Brown, Macarrão, Fabrício, Anderson, um, man, everybody inside the gym, King Mo. King Mo, man, all the time is in the gym, doing jokes, having fun, bringing that positive energy for every fighter. Like our day becomes so comfortable with this group by our side. Like, and I feel amazing, man. I feel blessed to have them with me.
Well, I'm sure they're also blessed to have you as a member of the team, a champion, not only in fighting, but a champion in life. And what a respectful role model you are, champ, to all those fighters and all those kids and all the people out there, which is a credit. And I know One Championship likes that. They like role models in their company, and you fit the bill with that as well. And you mentioned King Mo, and we're going to wrap this up, champ, but I have to say this. So, King Mo is also a professional wrestler.
Yes,
and
yes,
and your founder of American Top Team, Dan Lambert, is on professional wrestling right now. He's at All Elite Wrestling, AEW, and champ. We've seen Junior Dos Santos,
yeah.
Kayla Harrison, who you've mentioned, Austin Vanderford and Paige Van Zant, Dalton Roosh. We've seen Jorge Masvidal, part of that show. Arlovsky from American Top Team on AEW.
Yep.
Different fighters, different times. I'm wondering, here's my question, champ. I'm wondering if Dan Lambert says, hey, champ, you got to go with me tonight. You got to help me out. Are you ready to go to AEW?
Yes, of course. I'm ready to go, man. Dan Lambert is the man. Dan Lambert is the man, man. One of the greatest guy I ever met here in America. His generosity, man, touch us, man. Like he's the man. And if he need my help to WWE, I will be there in the front line. To defend him and fight for him, of course. Would be awesome, man. Can't wait for this invite.
Yes, I can't wait either. The champ at AEW, helping Dan Lambert and the team, American Top Team.
Yes, of course. I will be there, of course. 100%.
Well, champ, I want to thank you so much for taking the time and all the best to you in the future. Anything coming up right now? We're just rehabbing and training. What's next for you? And you could give us your social media and wrap it up.
Yes, of course. Right now, I just rehab from my last fight, like, and I'm still like on my lifestyle here. I had the opportunity to receive my mom for her first international trip at my home. Is a dream come true to receive her in my home. Who knows my story? Gonna feel the same with me. So right now I'm just take care of her over here, make this trip like unforgettable to her. And but I'm here, I'm alive, I'm just rehab, and I can't wait to come back to One Circle to give another best performance ever for you all. And thank you very much, Miami Herald, for always giving me opportunity to talk about my career, my life. I really like to give an interview to you all, and thank you for your support. Thank you to follow. Please, everybody, follow me on my Instagram, my social medias. Let's show to the world the impossible can happen. So, and thank you very much for everything. Love you all.
Well, thank you, champ. And hopefully we get to see down the road the champ versus Mighty Mouse round 2 And it'll be in New York City, champ. You got the New York City skyline behind you, I see.
Yeah.
New York City.
Ooh, let's go New York. Can't wait to give you a show and defeat the goal again. Thank you, bro.